Very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Sunflower class, and today we'll be doing this is Thursday, and so we are all set to do the coding class, right? So everyone is ready. Just show your thumbs up if you are ready. Very nice, perfect. All right, so today we will be making a calculator in code.org. Okay, so code.org is a platform that kids can use to do block programming. Okay, why am I calling it block programming? You just have to simply take the blocks, just drag them, and then you can use them. Okay, so that is why the programming that we are doing today, or we've been doing since last 2 weeks. So we are working on block programming. All right. So I'll just start sharing my screen. Is my screen visible? Yes. Show your thumbs up if my screen is visible. All right. So I'll open my browser. So the very first step that we have already discussed is to open your browser. Okay. I've opened my browser here. Okay, now in the address bar I'll write code.org. Okay, so students who are new to the class can just make a note of it. Just write code.org. Okay, and then we'll press enter. Fine. So I'll just click on this button when you enter this code.org website. So on the top right corner, there is a button. There is a create button. All right. So just click on this create button. And earlier we have used this Sprite Lab and Dance Party. But today we are going to use the App Lab. Okay. Since we are making one app, so then we'll be clicking on this App Lab. All right. Just click on App Lab. So one thing we need to notice here is that in order to use App Lab, you'll have to make your account first. If you do not have an account on code.org, it will not allow you to continue. Understand? So first of all, you'll have to create your account. To create your account, you need to have a Gmail ID. Okay, so if you don't have a Gmail ID, you can get the Gmail ID of your parents and then you can sign up. All right, so I'll tell you the steps to sign up. First of all, so you to create an account, you'll have to click on this light blue button. This light blue button is there. Yeah, so just click on this where it is written create an account. Okay, then it will ask your email ID. Fine, you have to enter your email ID here. Fine, so this is my email ID, and then you have to enter the password of your email ID. Fine. So I've entered the password 2 times. The second time it is asking to confirm the password, and then I'll click on sign up. Okay, then it will ask which type of account you, account type. Since I'm a teacher, I'll click on teacher. You can click on student. Fine. So I'll click on teacher. Here I will be writing the name of my account, the name that I want to get displayed. Okay, so I'll write my name here. Okay. Then country is, I'll choose India. You can choose your own country. Fine. Then type is, you can use public. Okay. And then here you can click on yes. And click on go to my account. Okay, now I have entered my account. You have understood the procedure to create an account on code.org. You have to be handy with a Gmail ID. All right, so I have entered my account. One more way of confirming that I have entered my account is that on the top right corner, my name is reflecting. Everyone can see on the top right corner, my name is reflecting. This shows that I have entered my account. Okay. So right now I have entered my account. So let me just give you a brief idea of the interface which is there to create applications. So the whole interface is divided into 3 parts. Okay, it is divided into 3 parts. On the left, we have the mobile simulator, or we call it the sample screen. So this is the sample screen of your mobile. So this is how your app is going to look like. Fine. In the center, we have the commands that we are going to use. Okay, so obviously we'll have to use some commands to make the app. Okay. On the right hand side, we have the workspace. So workspace is like your notebook. Fine. The way you write with a pencil on your notebook, here how you're going to write the commands, you just have to drag the commands and then put it on the workspace. Fine. So the way you write with a pencil on a notebook, here on the workspace, you just have to drag the command and drop. All right. In case you have taken some command by mistake, you can put it back and it would be deleted from the workspace. All right. Now we'll understand 4 steps. Okay, 4 steps to create an app. Okay, the very first app is that you have to know the purpose of your app. Purpose we are already aware of. We know that we are going to create one calculator today. So we are clear with the purpose of our app. Okay, so we are done with the first step. All right. Next, we'll design the app. Okay, so what is designing? We'll understand about designing first. Okay, so in general example, if I try to make you understand in a general way, so in general example, see, when God has created you, so he must have created your body first, like your eyes, your nose, your designing of your body, your face, everything, right? So this is the designing of your body, right? But without your mind and your soul, you think your body will work? No, only with the designing, your body will not work. You have to have a mind and a soul in order to make your body work, in order to make your body functional, right? So that is what the difference between code and designing. Designing is the outer look and coding is mind and the soul, which provides the actual functionality. Okay, so this is a general example. Coming back to this app, first of all, we'll design the app and then we will code the app. Designing means just to put different things, different components on the app. So that is how our app is going to look like. Okay, but your app won't work only by designing it. You have to code the app and then it will give you the functionality. Fine. So let's move to the second step. First step we have already done. We have decided the purpose. Second step is that we are going to design our app. Okay, so click on the design button. On the top left corner, there is a design button. Everyone can see that. So I'll click on the design button. As and when I click on the design button, in the center, we have different toolbars. Like these are the different design components. ओके जैसे हमारी फेस की डिजाइनिंग क्या है, आईज, नोज, लिप्स, तो ये भी क्या है हमारे फेस की डिजाइनिंग, ये कंपोनेंट्स है ना? ऐसे ही हमारे ऐप के डिजाइन के जो ये है, ये सब कंपोनेंट्स है. ओके, यू कैन यूज एनी ऑफ दीज टू डिजाइन योर ऐप. फाइन. So we'll be using these components and we'll design our app first of all. Okay, so I'll take, so any of these components you want to take, you just have to take, drag them and drop here. Okay, and then if you want to delete it, you can delete them back. Understood? Now I'll take 4 buttons. Okay, the very first component is the button component. I'm going to take 4 buttons here. Okay, 4 buttons. One would be for addition, second for subtraction, third for multiplication, and fourth for the division. So when I click on the first button, the numbers would be added. When I click on the second number, the numbers would be subtracted. When I click on the third button, the number would be multiplied. When I click on the fourth button, the numbers would be divided. Okay. So I'm taking 4 buttons. This is for addition. Okay. When you take the button on the right hand side, you can even change its text. Okay. So whatever is written here, you can change it. Like here it is written button, but I'll write add here, because this is the button that is going to add the two numbers. Okay, I can also change the color of the app from here. Right now it is yellow in color. I can have some other color also. Okay, any color button you can have. How about taking this blue color? Right, fine. Now I'll take the second button. Again, I'll take this component, put this here, and then I can set the properties of this button. On the right hand side, under text, I will write sub. Okay, sub is for subtraction. Okay, for this button also I can have a different color. Okay, so let's make it colorful and choose different colors. So let's make it red. This is nice. This is looking good. Okay, so we are only designing our app for now. We'll take the third button now. Third button, on the third button, the text that we will be writing is mul. Multiplication को short में हम mul लिख रहे हैं. ठीक है? Fine. You can change the color of this button also. Fine. Let's make it green. Okay. Now we'll have one more button, and this button would divide the numbers. Click on this number. You can change the text of this button also. Right now it is written button here. I will replace it by div. Okay, so div means this button is going to divide the two numbers. Then I click here and I can have a different color. So let's keep it as it is. So all the buttons are of 4 different colors. All right, perfect. It's looking good. Now what we'll take, the second component that we are going to take is the text input. Okay, so this is the first text input. Means there would be 3 text input. Text input means where we will entering the text. Okay, so where we will input the text, that is why so we need to input the numbers. 2 numbers हमें input करने पड़ेंगे, उसी का तो वो addition, multiplication, subtraction, division निकालेगा. So you have to enter the 2 numbers with the help of keyboard. So how would you enter? You have to take text input. So this is text input 1. Okay, you can make it from here. You can reduce the size. So this is text input 1. This is text input 2. You can reduce the size of this as well. Okay. And then we'll take the third text input to reflect the answer. All right. So we have taken 3 text inputs. One is for entering the first number. Second is for entering the second number. And the third text input is for getting the answer. Okay. Fine. So you have understood the designing of our app. So this is how our app is going to look like. Fine. Now let's run it and check whether our app will work only by designing it or not. I told you already that only designing the app will not provide its functionality. Let's check that first. Okay. Let's check that whether it is functioning or not. So I'll click on the run button. Okay. Click on the run button. Provides 2 numbers here. First number is 10 and the second number is 2. I'm providing 2 numbers. Okay. I click on the add number, add button. So is it giving me the result? Is it giving me the result? No. The result was supposed to come here in this longer text box, but it is not showing me the result. You know why? Because we have not given mind and soul to our application. The functionality is still missing. So for that, we'll have to code our app. You understand? So we are only done with designing our app, which is the second step. Now we'll move to the third step, which is coding the app. Okay. Now we'll code the app. So to code the app, we are done with the designing part. Now we'll code the app to add functionality to our app. Okay, because our app is not working right now because we have not given it mind and soul. So coding is what? Giving mind and soul to your app so that it actually works. Okay, खाली designing से कुछ नहीं होगा, app काम नहीं करेगा. Now I'll click on the code button, which is on the top left corner, code button. So when I click on the code button, I'll come up with these different commands. Okay, now I am all set to code my app. Okay, so this is what we are calling as block programming, because here everything is in the form of block. ये क्या है? block है. ठीक है, तो इसको हम इसीलिए block programming बोल रहे हैं. Okay, now I will take this on event command. On event command हम पहले भी कर चुके हैं. On event का मतलब होता है when. On event का क्या मतलब होता है? When. So when button 1, so from this arrow I will select button 1. So when button 1 is clicked, then something will happen. What will happen? It will, just a minute, it will set the number in text input 3. अब देखो हमने यहाँ पे टेक्स्ट 4 तो बटन लिए हैं और 3 टेक्स्ट इनपुट लिए थे. पहले टेक्स्ट इनपुट का नाम जिसमें हम पहला नंबर ऐड करेंगे उसका नाम है टेक्स्ट इनपुट 1, दूसरे का नाम है टेक्स्ट इनपुट 2 और तीसरा जिसमें आंसर आएगा उसका नाम है टेक्स्ट इनपुट 3. ओके, तो हमें टेक्स्ट इनपुट 3 का नंबर सेट करना है, इसीलिए मैंने ये सेट नंबर कमांड ली है. ओके, सो आई हैव टू सेट दिस नंबर और उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पर मैथ में जाऊंगी. मैथ में आपको सारे मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेटर्स दिखेंगे. जैसे आपको प्लस दिखा, यहाँ पे इसको प्लस को ड्रैग करके और यहाँ पे प्लस ले लो. ठीक है, ऐसे ही मैं क्या करूंगी, मैं 4 बटन्स के लिए 4 ऑन इवेंट लगाऊंगी. तो ओके, दिस इज द थर्ड वन एंड देन फोर्थ वन. सो फॉर 4 buttons we are taking 4 on events because we are going to click 4 buttons. So in the first on event I'm coding for the first button. In the second on event I'm coding for the second button. In the third on event I'm coding for the 1 2 3 4. I'm sorry, I've taken 5, so I'll put 1 back. Okay, तो 4 buttons के लिए 4 on events लिए हैं क्योंकि चारों buttons अलग अलग क्लिक करेंगे. ठीक है, तो पहले वाले में मैंने लिख दिया when button 1 is clicked. When button 1 is clicked, then what will happen? It will set the number. किसका नंबर सेट करेगा? text input 3 का. So the answer will come in text input 3. तो set number means get the answer in text input 3. How will it get the answer? By getting the text, getting number. So we'll take get number. 3 commands ले रहे हैं देखो हम यहाँ पे. एक सेट नंबर, गेट नंबर और ऑन इवेंट. एक बार और गेट नंबर लेंगे. सो द फर्स्ट नंबर वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम टेक्स्ट इनपुट 1, द सेकेंड नंबर वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम टेक्स्ट इनपुट 2. जस्ट अ मिनट. Get number 2. So the first number we are getting in center of first number and second number I have put 1 plus sign. So the first number we are getting from text input 1 and the second number we are getting from text input 2. And where are we setting the answer? In text input 3. You've understood this? Yes. Now again, for the second button, we'll take the set number once again. Fine. Again, the text input 3. The answer will come in text input 3. And we'll go on the math, this math component, and we'll take the minus sign for here. For the second button, the numbers are going to get subtracted. Okay. So the first number we'll have to get number. Again, we'll take get number from here. Get number and again get number. So we are getting numbers from text input 1 and text input 2. Okay, so the first number we are going to get from text input 1, the second number we are going to get from text input 2, and the answer will be reflected in text input 3. Understood? So let's see whether these 2 buttons are working or not. Then we'll code for the rest of the 2 buttons. I'll click on run button. I'll enter the first number as 10, the second number as 2, and then when I click on the add button, see what happens. In text input 3, the set number, the number is set and the number is the addition of the numbers entered in text input 1 and text input 2. When I click on sub, Sorry. Sorry, it is hanged. So let's complete the code first. अभी ये hang हो गया है. So set number we'll take again. Okay, so we are setting the number in text input 3. Fine. And this time, so when button 2 is clicked, I forgot to take that. And in the third one, when button 3 is clicked, in the fourth one, when button 4 is clicked. Okay, so the third one is going to multiply. So we'll go on the math component, take this multiplication and put it here. Okay, so what numbers we have to multiply? The first number we'll get the number from text input 1, and the second number we'll get from text input 2. Okay, now let's select text input 1 here and text input 2. See, the code is same for all the 4 on events. Okay, for all 4 buttons, the code is same. Fine, you just have to change the number. Like here we are changing the number of the button. Now, and then again we will take set number. Fine. Now the fourth button is going to divide the 2 numbers. So we'll take this division from the math module. Okay. Then again, we will get the first number from text input 1 and get the first number from text input 1 and get the second number from text input 2. Okay, so here we will select text input 1 and text input 2. Fine. So see what is happening. We have added functionality to all 4 buttons. So when all 4 buttons are clicked differently, like one by one, then what will happen? They will get the numbers, 2 numbers from text input 1 and text input 2, and they will either add them, subtract them, multiply them, or divide them on the basis of which button you are clicking, and then it will set the answer in text input 3. Okay, fine. So here I forgot to take text input 3. Let's check now. Click on the run button. The first number I am entering is 10. The second number I am entering is 5. Now when I click on add number, they are getting added. When I click on sub, they are getting subtracted. When I click on mul, they are getting multiplied. When I click on div, so they are getting divided. So that means our app is working fine. All right. So we have coded the app in a correct way because it is showing our output the way we expected our output. It is coming exactly the same. You're understanding? Yes. So just click a picture of this code so that you can refer it later also. Just click a picture of the code, everyone. Okay. And now if you want to share it with your friends and family, you just click on the share button. The same way, the sharing procedure is the same, and then copy this link and paste it and send it to anybody. All right, you've understood. So we have made a calculator here. So 2 numbers we need to add. We can either add them, subtract them, multiply them, or divide